In the words of the great Britney Spears,
It's been a while. I know I shouldn't have kept you waiting, but I'm here now.
now I would do a full lip sync performance, but capitalism. Welcome back to the Girlypoplocke. Did you miss me? I'm hoping that I can reward your patience with a little bit more gaggery, bootery, and snatching of crowns, honey. Frequently asked question. What is the Girlypoplocke? The Girlypoplocke, also known as the GPL, is a custom playthrough, challenge, rule set, whatever that I have made for Pokemon, where we essentially play Pokemon as if it was a reality television talent show like RuPaul's Drag Race, America's Next Top Model, Produce 101, etc. I've always felt like the contests in Pokemon that were just abandoned had a completely untapped potential, and I'm trying to re-inject that energy into the main gameplay. We play Pokemon like normal, except we only catch girly pop Pokemon. Oh, frequently asked question, what are girly pop Pokemon? Well, I'm happy to let you know that I have an entire channel dedicated to that discussion. To keep it TLDR, just go with the flow, babe. Each gym battle is considered the main challenge, where the audience and I observe the performance, stage presence, and general contributions of each team member to deliberate on them as if they were pageant queens. Now, what makes this extra spicy is that this is a pageant, and in my belief, a pageant is nothing without its audience. So the audience plays an active role in this challenge format. So to be very specific, this is what it looks like. Before each challenge, there will be an audience safety vote and a sponsorship vote. One round of votes will be done to decide which Pokemon will be safe from elimination. That's the audience safety. Another round of votes will be done for the audience to whale as many points as they want on their favorite to sponsor them. The sponsorship safety. Both Pokemon will be immune from elimination regardless of their performance. After the main challenge and deliberations, it's up to me to decide how much each vote will cost, and even sometimes, as producer, I can keep a Pokemon safe. The audience will then vote on which Pokemon will be eliminated, and when deciding a new party member, I'm sure you guessed it by now, that will also be up to vote. I decide which batch of Pokemon to be voted on, and the audience decides which of that batch are in. Rinse, repeat, with some surprises along the way. Side note, all Pokemon that are voted in from the box will have their levels and everything caught up so they have a fair chance to, battle and perform and all that. If this is a lot for you to understand, like I said last time, just enjoy the show. I'm gonna do my best to make sure that everyone's on the same page. I just like to preface this for the people who like the details. Today, we are recapping the 7th season of the Girlypoplocke in Ultra Sun, held in Alola. Now, let's get this show on the road. For all my returning girly pop veterans, hey Divas, you already know this, but for people who don't know, the first episode or the first stream that we do of the Girlypoplocke is the casting call. The casting call is really important because not only are we getting to know the region, we're getting to know the vibe of it all, but we're also casting the initial team of this run, and they really help to set precedents or slicedents on concepts that we explore going forward. There's a lot of important things that happen in the casting call, but one of the most important things is casting the starter. These must be Alolan Pokemon. Interesting. So this is the grass type Pokemon Rowlet. Interesting, it's like an owl. This is the fire type Pokemon Litten. Oh, that's crazy because it's like a kitten. And this is the water type Pokemon Poplio. Now that's weird because what's this supposed to be, a clown? Girly Pops, we are here all ready. So without further ado, let's finally dead this issue and figure out which Alola icon will be our starter. For 10 points per vote, begin voting now. Not that any of us are surprised, but I'm happy to see it officiated. The girly pop icon, Poplio, will be entering the Girlypoplocke Season 7. Calypsa. I like Calypsa. As you can see, the audience chose Poplio. Now, fun fact, when Alola was mentioned, there immediately began a campaign of Litten truthers who wanted Litten to be in this run. I see you, I hear y'all. And if Lytton was voted in, I was prepared to propose that we kept it on an Everstone. I feel like that would have been really fun to have like a non-evolving starter, fire starter, as a little kitty cat going through if they were to survive all the way up to champion. It would also reference season 1's Juan. Now, season 1 is kind of like lost media at this point, but we did our very first Girlypoplocke with Juan the Tepig. They never evolved and made it to champion. And he actually got the last KO on the champion, Diva. Which was really iconic for him. But let's be real. This is the Primarina line we're talking about, so congrats to Calypsa. Alola has an insanely long introduction. Alola has a lot of cutscenes. Alola is kind of like a movie, if you think about it. Ultra Sun is going to make sure that you have a lot of exposition before you get to the main challenge.
And, you know, girly pops, we like context. We like a setting, we like a scene.
But we needed a little bit something more. So I came up with a little mini challenge, something very unique for this season. So this whole mini challenge is based on eggs. At the end of the announcement trailer that I posted for my community, I left a hidden link where people could submit like conceptual eggs. Over 150 eggs were actually submitted. I knew that I was not going to be able to showcase all 150 eggs, but I'm gonna show you the reveal.
Okay, so that's cool. Are you gonna come with me, Kukui, or are you just gonna go back to the lab and work on your pecs? No, it's fine, like body positivity or whatever. I just think that maybe you should like balance the, you know, don't forget leg day is all I'm saying. Wait a minute, what's happening?
Hello to all the girly pops around the world. Did you miss me? How sweet. I have a gift for you. In fact, I have many. So I guess you'll be seeing me around. See you soon, friend.
Is everybody there? Sorry, I don't know what happened. Wait a minute. Did somebody send me a bunch of Labubus? I guess we should open them up. Okay, all jokes aside, let me explain what's going on. For the first time in Casting Call history, the Casting Call will have a special event. I'm calling it the Battle of the Labubus. The first elimination of this episode of this season will be held at the Trainer School arc. But before that, we still need to cast Pokemon by catching them in the wild. So how do we do that with a full party? Well, as we catch Pokemon, each Labubu will be sent to the box until one stands. That means right now, I need you to go ahead and pick your favorite Labubu, because only one of them will be eligible to be in the official cast. Now, let's finally get started with the tea.
There were many Pokemon named after Labubus because at this time Labubus were at the peak of popularity, so I decided, you know what? Battle of the Labubus. Which Labubumon slays the most diva? That one Labubu will be the shiny Pokemon solidified in the initial casting call episode to face the main challenge. So now the casting call really begins. Let's cut to the catch cam to see how all of this played out. It's time for the catch cam, brought to you by Mio Memories. Here at Mio, we are so happy to announce that all new Mio digital camera technologies will automatically be packaged with the Mio Memory program. Mio Memories uploads all of your digital photos and videos to the Mio Cloud. We then use that data to create virtual reality experiences. Have you ever wanted to go back to the time when you first purchased and experienced a Mio product? Well, now you can. Over and over. All customers are automatically opted in to uploading their data to our Mio Cloud. If you would like to opt out, consider paying the service fee of $7,462 before tax. Mio Memories, we will never forget. These are the girly pops we caught along the way. In the battle of the Labubus, Hermes the Caterpie replaced Labubu the Elgium. So Gabriella the Baneri replaced Labubu Holder the Klefki. Jet 2 the Picky Peck replaced Snabubu the Snubble. Pancake the Pichu replaced Labubu the Dedenne. That means the winning Labubu is Labugbu, the shiny cutie fly. As for the girly pops who made it into the box this episode, we got Pliko the Wingle, Ojinga the Inke, Miss Facade the Zorua, Mittens the Alolan Meow, and Pokey Pokey the Slowpoke. Gen 7 does an amazing job of being like super cinematic in its intro, but for tired old veterans like me, and probably you, all you need to know is that what we saw was Zara Larsson was in town going by the name of Lily. And we're all supposed to be pretending like we don't know that that's Zara Larsson when she's the only bleach blonde white girl in town. There's also like 2 Daft Punk divas like slaying and talking about the fame by Lady Gaga. What could that be about? And now as an adult, I really wonder if the mom in the Alola region is just like blazed.
Ganja burn, ganja burn, ganja burn.
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon actually use the trainer school as like the first sort of pseudo gym of the game. I think this is really clever because the trainer schools in the Pokemon games are typically quite skippable, but they use this as an opportunity to introduce mechanics and sort of simulate what a boss battle, what a gym challenge will be. With that in mind, I thought that this would be fun to do as the first main challenge. As we go on, I like to let the main challenge and the deliberations and the voting and all that stuff play out quite naturally. Let's see what happens in the first challenge, the casting call, the trainer school.
Girly Pops, the time has come. We are not at the first gym, but Alola is a non-traditional region. With that in mind, the trainer school will be the first main challenge of this season. Those of you who are not new here know this, but for the new people, before every main challenge, we have an audience safety vote. That means regardless of how the Pokemon performs throughout this challenge up to the last battle, the Pokemon will always be safe if the audience deems it so. Because Pancake is the most recent in the team, she has the most to prove, which means that she will not be eligible for audience safety. That means Jet 2, Hermes, I still don't know how to pronounce that, I'm poor. So Gabriella, Labugbu, and Calypsa are eligible for audience safety. I understand that many people take their time to come and watch the stream, even though they don't typically watch Twitch or have the time to really watch me because they're in different parts of the world or working or students or whatever. So the audience safety will be only 1 point. No additional votes, but don't worry. Don't worry to all my girlies holding points. Pick your audience safety now. Congratulations to Labugbu. You have gotten audience safety. But the voting is not done yet. Here in Season 7, I'm happy to announce we will be incorporating a new voting mechanic. And being at the trainer school, it's a great way to learn the new mechanic. Because the Girlypoplocke has grown so much and we get so many different types of viewers coming from different engagements, I think it's appropriate to still represent the girls who helped me build the Girlypoplocke. So we will be having a sponsor vote. That means before every main challenge, the audience will be able to vote, but the sponsors will also have a voice. That means that the 5 remaining Pokemon, Jet 2, Hermes, Pancake, So Gabriella, and Calypsa are eligible for sponsor safety. For 100 points per vote, begin sponsoring now. Well, congratulations to Pancake. You are the first sponsored Pokemon in the Girlypoplocke Season 7. That means Labugbu and Pancake will be safe no matter what happens in this challenge. So let's get started with the challenge.
At the beginning of this main challenge, youngster Joey had us doing a slap battle against his Grimer. In a groundbreaking display of early game sisterhood, Jet 2, Pancake, and Hermes did a triple slap collaboration to take down Grimer in this slap battle. Young athlete Hiromi was practicing her racket technique behind the school and decided to take a break from her workout to test the cardiovascular strength of our team.
What is she doing with that racket behind the school?
So Gabriella wanted to give it a try, but we found out that she's more of a hands-off type of girly. Calypsa came in and water-gunned that Barnsley down. And then right after, Hermes gagged us with an evolution.
It's not episode 1 without the bug girly Hermes giving us an evolution. Metapod. Metapod.
After the evolution, we noticed that Alex Kansani was actually vacationing here and was stopping by the trainer school and had complimented our team for being so boots.
Alex Kansani's on vacation here.
Afterwards, we met a little girl who told us about oranberries, and we corrected her and told her that we aren't as dumb and naive as her. She's just a little girl.
Look at my Metapod. It's got an oranberry. Your Metapod can't fight. It only knows Harden. Are you really about to make me fight a Metapod, little girl?
For some reason, that simple little girl thought that she would accomplish something by making us fight a Metapod. This was a good time for So Gabriella to try to get more hands-on, and granted, she put up a fight, but she was still struggling.
Okay, so Gabriella, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
And after hearing her calling card, Jet 2 came out and showed us that nothing can beat her holiday.
I'll give you some oranberries too. They're a great way to have your Pokemon hold. You know what, actually, little girl? You're not as stupid as you look. Thanks. Maybe one day you'll grow up to be a model like me. You have a long way to go, though.
The next battle and final student of the trainer school main challenge was Rising Star Joseph, known for his tiny forehead. His strategy involved using an Ekans, using rap and spamming attacks at you. And by the way, did you know that Ekans is actually snake spelled backwards? Interesting. Pancake got absolutely gagged and wrapped by this Ekans, but thankfully she was safe. We decided to give So Gabriella, who was performing the weakest so far, yet another chance, and she actually got hands-on this time.
It's time. The lady with the bob is calling us.
Fine. I can't believe that you beat all of my students. Fantastic.
After seeing such a performance, I think I'd like to battle you myself. What do you say? Are you ready to take me on? Yeah, let's do it.
Emily Sensei serves more than a sickening bob. She also serves a sickening strategy. Using a Rowlet to counter our starter, we were forced to use a little bit more strategy to take down her ace. We decided to leave this to the two bottom performers of this main challenge. We found that Hermes was more of a featherweight, and So Gabriella was giving more lightweight. Both Pokemon sufficiently disappointed us, which gave Jet 2 the opportunity to show that she really packs the punch.
Jet 2 said, let me eat real quick, just like that little girl did. Just like that little girl did. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. The two Pokemon who are safe are Labugaboo and Pancake. So let's begin deliberating on the other four. Calypsa. With a landslide starter victory, I believe that you might make history. But is this first episode just a novel dive? Hermes. This second evolution might be a little bit too experimental. So Gabriella, I was so disappointed to see you only pound. Jet 2, nothing beats you. Because of your performance, Jet 2, you will be getting producer safety. That means Calypsa, Hermes, and So Gabriella. I'm sorry, but you are up for elimination. For 1 point per vote, begin voting now. Did I not put Calypsa? Oh well, Calypsa's got safety too. Let's be real, y'all weren't going to eliminate Calypsa. It is kind of close. Air Maze. You've been through a lot today. You evolved. You were criticized. But one thing I do know you have shown that you have tough skin. But I'm sorry, you will be going into the box. So, yeah, everything looks fine. Who gave me 5? That must be... Well, I guess we can't really decide on a new Pokemon until we decide on the eggs. Girly Pops. Another mechanic, and I promise the final mechanic of today, is being introduced. According to Beancore's data from the Emerald Sea Glass Girlypoplocke, it seemed as though the audience really liked eggs.
Pause. There's another mechanic. And it's only going to last 4 episodes. But it's called Beancore's Blind Box. Frequently asked question. Who is Beancore? Beancore is a chansey that hacked themselves into the Platinum Girlypoplocke. Just trust and believe that Beancore is involved in a lot of technical sort of things that happen in the Girlypoplocke. They really like to work behind the scenes with the computers and the data and all that stuff. Beancore is actually the one that facilitated a lot of the sort of data collection when it came to the egg submissions. Let's see what we get.
So for the first 4 episodes of this season of Girlypoplocke, 5 new eggs will be eligible to be one of the Pokemon added into the new party vote. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to vote on one of these 5 eggs to be the winner, and that Pokemon will go against the other 4 Pokemon to be in the new party vote. Choose your favorite Beancore egg. All right, congratulations to Egg 4. So the first ones that are shown are the losers. So Chihiro, the Goldeen, this was made by Cabbage. This is Starstruck by Comet. Monica Lice by somebody who named themselves Monica Ice. Kamikaze, the Gothita. Who made this one? Unknown. This one's from an unknown person. And the winner of today's Beancore's Blind Box is February 6th by Tommy. That means that the 5 Pokemon that y'all can vote for as the new party member are Ojinga, the Inkay, Poki, the Slowpoke, Miss Facade, the Zorua, Mittens, the Meowth, and February 6th, the Gorbies. 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. The 2 Poki stands. Wowee. Congratulations to Miss Facade.
And so, with Miss Facade the Zorua and Air Maze the Metapod, the first episode cast is casted. Let's move on to the first trial with Ilima. Hi, little puppy. Spin. Yes! Eradicat cat. Yes! Now that we have the majority of those intro cutscenes out of the way, we have our brand new team. It's time to finally face the first trial, headed by a character who I believe should be a fairy type trainer based off of the coloring alone, a character who is a girly pop icon in their own right. Ilima, one of the main things that we need to focus on together is the amount of makeovers that will be happening in this story. So let's start our first of, trust me, several makeover montages.
Oh my goodness, it's a Julianka shop. Purchased this whole outfit with Klarna, so I'm just gonna do what everybody else does and just not pay it. And that's the makeover. I can't wait to show Zara the new look. Girl, I am a different person.
All of the things happening in the bustling city of Hau'oli City, we did discover that Season 5's Lebkuchen actually opened up her own franchise bakery.
Whenever I hang out with the ladies from the office, they always humble brag about their families while pretending to be complaining. I'd rather much hang out here by myself and see if I can set a new record for the most Lebcookies eaten in a single sitting. Okay, that's interesting.
We finally meet the gang of wannabe rappers, and by the way, I think that this antagonist team is like one of the most iconic. They really do serve down, but the rapping, the bars.
How is this what you guys gay guys call trade? Why are they swinging their arms around like that?
Let's cut to the catch cam, see who's added to the box, and then get into the main challenge of Hau'oli City. Hi, Ilima. I hope you're ready to lose. It's time for the catch cam. These are the girly pops we caught along the way. Clown Lee, the mime junior from season 4, makes an all-stars return. Jelly Ooze, the Alolan Grimer. Mayhem, the Abra. London, the Furfro. Jessie Jace, the Ekans. Luna B. Limp, the Drifloon. Synthetica, the Alolan Diglett. BB Fangs, the Noibat. Bitty Bug, the Dunsparce.
Girly Pops, the time has come for us to face the main challenge. But before we do that, we must do our audience safety vote and our sponsorship vote. Because Miss Facade is the newest in the team, she is not eligible for audience safety, but she is eligible for sponsor safety. So Gabriella, Calypsa, La Bugaboo, Pancake, and Jet 2. One vote. Begin voting now. Pancake is our audience safety. I will remind everybody that the sponsor safety, you can put multiple votes in, and this is for all the Pokemon that are left. 100 points per vote. Begin voting now. Congratulations to La Bugaboo. That means La Bugaboo and Pancake are safe regardless of their performance.
Alima's trial, in retrospect, had subtext. I found it so interesting that the queer icon Alima had a trial that involved us taking down rats that looked suspiciously like someone who shall not be named. Such likeness really filled our team with fervor, which made it quite easy. We found that So Gabriella really woke it up and became more of a heavy hitter. In the middle of the trial, we were interrupted by the Hooligans Team Skull, and in this moment, Miss Facade showed her illusory performance.
La Bugaboo, let's definitely help them find the beat, right, La Bugaboo? La Bugaboo, oh no!
You woke it up?
You woke up Miss Facade. You know what happens when you wake up Miss Facade? She pursues you.
After such a tantalizing performance, Jet 2 finished up the preliminary challenges, and we were on to face the totem Pokemon, Gumshoes.
It's the President of the United States. Calypsa, this battle, an entire country relies on you. Use the ancient Rinka technique.
Let's hear your song again one more time.
Ew. JD, Calypsa, hang in there. One more, Calypsa. With the power of vocals, take him out. Leer on both of them.
You woke it up?
Oh no. We need Jet 2. Okay, I hate to do this, but I have to bring out a technique that Jet 2 and I worked on backstage. Jet 2, Nola Bounce remix.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. You could say 200 pounds per person, ho. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. 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 For a family of four, for a family of four. You got to mix and shake and work and drop the roll low. For a family of four, for a family of four. You got to mix and shake and work and drop the roll low. You got to shake, drop, work, drop. Shake, drop, work, and roll low. You got to mix and roll low. Work and roll low. You got to work and roll low. You got to shake and roll low. Tell me what you want from me, little girl. You could get a trip across the world. Don't think your wife, think your side bitch. You got family on the side who gon' love this.
She did what she could. She did what she could. Yeah, I was gonna switch, but when you do the Jet 2 Nola Bounce, that's the thing about the technique is you can't switch out because you can't switch out in the middle of the song. She's the only one who can do the Nola Bounce. So Gabriella, let's make sure that this is Gumshoes' last battle.
Hands off, Gabriella.
With the power of collaboration, Nola Bounce, and servitude, we have instated a term limit on Donald Trump. Girly Pops, we've finally made it to the elimination after the first trial in Alola. Pancake and La Bugaboo, you two are safe. Calypsa, I put you in the front because you've been doing nothing but delivering vocals and power. Jet 2, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And I asked you to reveal your secret Nola bounce technique, and it actually locked you into a disaster. So Gabriella, the voting shows that you are right behind the other baby of the team. Miss Facade, your disguise was so good that some of the audience didn't even notice your contributions. But I noticed that smize helped to set Jet 2 and Gabriella up for success. I will not be giving any producer safety today because the competition is already quite stiff. That means that Calypsa, Jet 2, So Gabriella, and Miss Facade are up for elimination. 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. Gabriella, I'm going to ask you to get your hands off. Your charm and charisma shows that you could have any season you want, but this might not be yours. You'll be going into the box. Okay, so we have 5 eggs to choose from in Binkor's box. Caught, I'm going to reveal them all. Don't worry. Well, congratulations to egg 2. Egg 1 was, 1, 3, 4, 5. That's the order. Then 2 is the last one. This was egg 1. Her name, Miss Bundles. The person who submitted her said that the original trainer was Julianka. So Julianka sent us Miss Bundles. Princess Boa by Eden. This one was Vermeil, that's the name, Vermeil, by Velu. This one was, wait, I'm sorry. This one was Miss Bundles by Julianka. The Cradley was Miss Pianta by Piantissimo. I'm sorry. And now the winner and the eligible new party member is the person who submitted her had a really sickening name. I think that matches her final evolution. But I'm going to do a little twist on it. The original trainer of this one is Jello. Now, they wanted to do something that was a little bit sassy for the name. They wanted to name it Whatever, but I'm thinking like What Ava.
I'm from Chicago.
So that's what I'm going to say. All right, so this is the new party member vote. What Ava, the Moon Sweets, Mittens, the Alolan Meowth, BB Fangs, the Noibat, Luna B Limp, the Drifloon, and London, the Furfro. So 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. Well, not saying I'm surprised. What Ava is in the team. Hi. Yes.
Alola is a region unlike any other with the trial system and the geographic concept. I think that Alola really makes Generation 8 one of the most charming generations. But with the trial system, this series that normally takes about 8 to 10 streams was about 15 streams. That means that there were more challenges, more eliminations. Because of the amount of challenges, and with the fact that a lot of the trainers in this generation have like fully EV IV trained Pokemon, if I'm correct, this season by the end started feeling like a King of the Hill season. I like to call it the Queens of the Islands. That's all to say that the Pokemon really had to fight for their spot. Lily needed our help getting Miss Bag back into the bag.
Miss Bag, come back.
And while that was happening, the Fame Purists came and accosted us with a battle.
Alola.
Pao also forces a rival battle. We haven't even gotten to the grand trial yet, and we're already doing battle on battle on battle. It's important for you to know that while these battles are happening, while I never consider them as producer to be main challenges or to be in consideration for how these Pokemon should be observed, the audience can't help but see what's happening and talk about their favorites, talk about how they're interacting, talk about how they're performing, and all of this is taken into consideration when we finally get to the vote. I also, while we're on the topic, just want to mention that some of the NPCs in Alola are really unhinged in the most hilarious way possible.
My girlfriend always disappears somewhere. Maybe she's the type who can't help wandering off when she spots something interesting. He's looking for me. It makes me so happy to see him search for me. It's proof of how much he loves me. Keep looking for me, baby.
With a healthy amount of repels, we were able to make it to Hala for the main challenge. Let's talk about the evolutions and catches. It's time for the catch cam. Lemon Salsa, the Oricorio crashed the game,
Oh my god, the game crashed.
thus making her our first Glitchmon. Colette, the Cottony, Kiss Kiss, the Smoochum, Shibuya, the Mawon, Gia Gem, the Carbink, Brittany, the Spinda, Perchata, the Rockruff, and Jet 2 gave us an evolution before the main challenge.
Nothing beats a jet suit holiday. You can say 200 pounds per person, ho. Nothing beats a jet suit holiday. 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 For a family of four, for a family of four. You got to shake your workers, drop the roll low. For a family of four, for a family of four.
And so we are ready for the first grand trial. I hope your favorite makes it.
As you know, Alola is a very unconventional region. So we have very unconventional things happening. Throughout Ultra Sun, there will be 4 grand trial challenges. And each grand trial challenge will be a double elimination. Before we even handle eliminations or the battle itself, we must do our audience safety votes. The Pokemon who are eligible for audience safety are the Pokemon that are not new in this team. That means what Ava will not be eligible for audience safety. So Pancake, Jet 2, Lebugaboo, and Miss Facade and Calypsa are eligible for audience safety. 1 point per person. Begin voting now. Congratulations to Lebugaboo. You have gotten audience safety, but there still is one more safety vote. That means Pancake, Jet 2, Miss Facade, Calypsa, and What Ava are eligible for sponsor safety. For 10 points per vote, begin voting now. Oh, Camp Facade has made their voices heard. So that means Facade and Lebugaboo are safe. Wow. Who did the wow? Why are there 2? That's kind of camp. I like that. For the first grand trial and the first double elimination of season 7, we will be fighting the Island Kahuna Hala. What Ava? Let's see what your real power is. Reflect. Machop is immobilized by love. Begin Giga Draining. Whatever. Let's try our Z power. Z Attract? I didn't know it would do that. I thought it would do like something cool. Okay, well, let's slay. Okay, whatever. Let's get you out of here, girl. I did not mean to do that. Jet 2, I need your help. Oh my god. Jet 2, Peck. Wow. Okay, Calypsa. Oh my god. Disarming voice. I need the Bugaboo. I know she's safe, but I need the Bugaboo because we cannot wipe. Begin dancing, Bugaboo. I'm really scared, Bugaboo. Enough of this, Hala. Stop with the revenge. What did we ever do to you to want to make you want to resent us so? So what we're gonna do here is Nasty Plot and Thundershock and hope that a static works.
Electric.
Oh my god, here we go. Give us a paralysis.
Electric shock.
There we go. Okay. We gotta heal up. I have no revives. So it's between Pancake and whatever to do this. Pancake, hang in there. He's trying to flatten you. We're gonna do a charm and we're gonna switch because we have to reset this low accuracy. It won't go any lower, Hala. Stop. Okay, whatever. Giga Drain. Like, this is all we've got. Cherry Top Pancakes is the duo name. That's what I thought. Crab Brawler. Whatever, I need you to stay in this battle. Giga Drain again. All out pummeling. Whatever. Pancake Thundershock. Quiver Dance. That was a crit. Draining Kiss.
How many people were scared? Me too.
Now this was an interesting battle. Girly Pops, we have made it to the first elimination of the first grand trial. As a reminder to all of the girls just now tuning in, the grand trial is going to be a double elimination every time. Bugaboo and Miss Facade, you represent the top Girly Pops of the week and you will be safe. So let's begin deliberations. I have to say before I talk about any specific Girly Pop that each of the non-safe Pokemon did struggle a bit. With that being said, one Pokemon helped to turn the tides. If Pancake did not pull off the charms and Thundershocks that she did, we would not be standing here today. For that reason, Pancake will be getting a producer safety. So let's begin deliberating the bottom three. Jet 2. Nothing was beating you in episodes 1 and 2. But let's just say, the meme behind the name really showed its true colors today. Whatever could we have done without that attract? But when push came to shove, that crab brawler turned you into a berry smoothie. Calypsa. Don't know what's going on. All I do know is we were hoping for more. This is a double elimination, so the top 2 votes will be eliminated. I don't want it to be too chaotic because we're already down to 3 after this. 1 vote per person, 1 vote per person. Begin voting. Now, the top 2 votes will be going into the box. Top 2 votes going into the box. Jet 2. They say nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. But I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. This plane will be landing. What Ava? Whatever happened to our hopes for you? You'll be going into the box as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 50 points per vote. I love the blind box. It's my favorite part. It's my favorite part. I have to be real. Egg 5. As I'm putting them here. This is egg 5 right here. What we're gonna do, 1 is first, egg 2, egg 3, egg 4. So it's gonna go in order, but the last one is the one that y'all voted for, okay? So egg 1 is Blue Heart. Blue Heart was made by Edu. Egg 2 is Kirari by Amy. Gorgeous, the Glammy Owl by Goose. Egg 4 is Heartshine, the Audino by Textbook. And the winning egg is, for the party votes, Jana, the Cast Form by an unknown trainer. Jana, the Cast Form, honey. Jana, the Cast Form. We have made it to the new party member vote. The last vote of the episode. Shibuya the Mawile, Lemon Salsa, the Oricorio, Jana, the Cast Form, Clown Lee, the Mime Jr., and Chihiro, the Goldine. 1 point per vote. Begin voting now. Remember, the top 2 get put into the party. Something's wrong with Lemon Salsa. She gives me dark vibes. That was close. That was really close. All right, congratulations to Shibuya and Lemon Salsa. Y'all almost got beat by Jana. Jana is a force to be reckoned with.
The pacing of the trainer school, the one trial, and then the one grand trial, I feel like were the perfect ways to set up the adventure going forward. So now it's time to get into the thick of it. Because before we face the island kahuna of Akala Island, Olivia, we have like 3 whole trials to get through, and I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of reveals. There's some historic eliminations for our community in this island. Some frontrunners really start to break away from the pack, and we even get a villain, dare I say, moving right along.
That's right, it's Girlypoplocke Day. Can you twirl? Can you twirl again? That's so good.
Before we move on to Olivia, I just want to touch base with the team right now. The Bugaboo, Calypsa, Pancake, Miss Facade, Shibuya, and Lemon Salsa. We have a good spread of like gothy, dark, emo aesthetics, baby Pokemon representation, gotta love that, and a Lola representation. We also have some classic girly pop representation as well. Representation matters. Is it not fascinating how when you get a group of hundreds of girly pops and enthusiasts and just interested onlookers, and you ask us all as a hive mind to make a Pokemon team to represent us all together, you see how like the cards are starting to fall. Now, before heading to Akala, we need a new look for like every minor event, like makeover time. This makeover was special because we had to go through like 30 minutes of cutscenes and minigames to be able to go shopping in one place and then go shopping in another place. And I will admit, as we go through this journey, there are a lot of eras, let's say that. There's a lot of moments, there's a lot of experimentation and play.
If the shoes are going to be a statement piece, they have to be the statement piece. Because there's no, y'all, there's no pants here. There's no pants here unless I want the sporty sled shorts, and I don't want to wear those. So I have to go with the skirt. That's what we've got. It's not that bad in motion. Oh, wow.
On Akala, we met a famous contestant from last season, Daphne Rose. She's actually going to be making an appearance a lot this season, surprisingly.
Okay, Daphne Rose, if you are who you say you are, there's one more test. On the count of 3, what do I do? 1, 2, 3. Surface. Yes, exactly. Daphne, I love your skincare products.
But she wasn't the only one.
Is that just Jade? And the girl from the trainer school. Just Jade, what are you doing here? Why are so many Pokemon from past seasons in this hotel? She chased us out of the room.
And if anybody thinks I'm being too harsh on my constant ragging of Pikachu and how overexposed she is and played out and how much of a tired rat she is, why was there just like a whole RV like park for Pikachu in here?
What is this place? Oh my god, get it? No, oh my god. Sir, you have a rat infestation here. What could even be in here? Oh my god.
Speaking of the Pikachu line, our Pichu, which is surprisingly on our team, did evolve. So let's go ahead and segue to the catch cam. The party really got started when the Girlypop box got Gaston the Lilypup, Renee the Mudbray, Hula the Eevee, Satin Doll the Marie, Joanne the Miltank returns for season 7, Honolulu the Fomantis, and also Calypso evolved into a Brionne, and Pancake evolved into an Alolan Raichu. And if one yapping twink wasn't enough on our little journey, we did get introduced to a new one. His Pokemon was extremely hard for some reason. A lot of the trainers in Ultra Sun and Moon are extremely hard for some reason. It's that, or maybe I'm just running a Girlypop team and we are not looking at the stats, we're just looking at how much they gag. Then we finally made it to Lana. And to this day, I don't know what she said.
Girlypops, we have made it to Brooklet Hill by Lana, not Del Rey. The other one. I don't know what she said, but I do have something that I need to say. Before this main challenge, we must do our audience vote. Because Shibuya and Pancake are both new to the team, they are not eligible for audience safety, but they will be eligible for sponsor safety. Actually, Shibuya and Lemon Salsa, I didn't say Pancake, sorry. Shibuya and Lemon Salsa are the new ones, sorry. That means Lebugbu, Calypsa, Miss Facade, and Pancake are eligible for audience safety. No additional votes, 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. All right, congratulations to Calypsa. The 5 remaining Pokemon are now available for eligible for sponsor safety. It's just like audience safety, except you can wail on your faves if you want. For 25 points per vote, begin voting now. But the Bugaboo is catching up. I have in my hands the sponsor safety of the week. Lebugaboo Hive, your fave, will see another trial. Lena, for a captain, I feel like you should maybe speak up. I don't know what you're saying.
Lana's trial introduced itself with a series of wishy-washies that both Pancake and Lemon Salsa easily took care of.
I have to cut this fish up for my stir-fry later. What is it? What is that? Oh my god, what is that?
If only we could have heard Lana, we would have been more prepared for the infamous Araquanid of Ultra Sun and Moon. This totem Pokemon really puts up a fight. And just when we thought that Lemon Salsa and Pancake were going to get a handle of it, it revealed...
Oh, OMG.
This onslaught of Leech Life and Bubbles resulted in not 1, but 2 blackouts. This forced us to put the wigs and the gags and the glitter aside and really determine which Pokemon were going to help us put this show on the road.
All right, girls. No more kidding around. Thunder Wave. You don't even have to heal yourself yet, Diva. Did you see that? You know what? Because it has that berry, I'm gonna sweet kiss it. I'm gonna sweet kiss it because it's gonna take me out anyway. I'm gonna sweet kiss it and we're gonna go in with the Z move of Miss Girl Lemon Salsa. Thank you, Pancake. Now, if we get desperate, I'll start reviving Pancake again, but we're gonna put Lemon Salsa out now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See, we can do it. We can do it. Now, Shibuya, I'm going to give you a chance to do a little charge beam. Show us what you've got. Shibuya, Shibuya. We always win. You can wipe and wipe and wipe. But baby, call the girly pop sustain. Well, girly pops, 2 wipes in 1 episode. LeBugaboo and Calypsa, thank your lucky stars. The audience gave you safety today. The other 4, though, let's talk about it. Pancake. When push came to shove, once again, your kit really showed that not only can it perform, but it can also help us in dire, dire straits. I could say that this Pancake is very sweet. Lemon Salsa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm so glad that we have you as our dance partner. Miss Facade, you have been wearing many skins, but the audience has been asking what's really underneath it all. Shibuya, Shibuya, Shibuya. You really struggled to show your personality in this team. I wonder if the audience thinks the same. Normally, in an episode like this, we would do a double elimination, but frankly, we already had one. So, as a consolation, we won't have a double elimination, but I will not be giving producer safety. Pancake, Lemon Salsa, Miss Facade, and Shibuya are up for elimination. No extra points, 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. Miss Facade, heavy is the head that wears the dark type crown. I think all of us here who've seen the Girlypoplocke enough know that you had a long road ahead of you. And I just want to say, I know I'm supposed to make jokes and puns and stuff, but I thought that the illusion stuff really was kind of gaggy. So props to you for making it this far, but I'm sorry, Miss Facade, this illusion is now clear. You're going into the box. Egg 1, Egg 2, Egg 3, Egg 4, and Egg 5. Actually, let's do 1 point per vote. I want all the girls who've made it all the way to the end. I want all of y'all to be able to play. 5 is telepathically communicating with us. Whoever gets voted in is actually Miss Facade committing identity fraud. 1 is getting a lot of votes, but most of this season, it's been the middle ones. All right. Onira, the Eternal Flower Floette by somebody named Wishing Star. This is Amber Majesty by Aquarius. Utada by Junkie. Maple by Axe. The winning egg is Mr. Fluff. We have Luna B. Limp, Joanne, Hana Lulu, Mr. Fluff, and BB Fangs. 15 points per vote. Begin voting now. Wow. All those skips. I thought that this would, wow. Congratulations to Mr. Fluff. You've made it into the team.
Am I going at like 500 miles per hour? Because I feel like I have to. Like, hello, there's a lot more to talk about. Trial 3 is short, sweet, fun, and full of muscles. We also got a bunch of catches, so let's go ahead and talk about that, and then I promise I'll tell you about the muscles afterwards. On our way to Kiawe, we got Les Seraphim the Finion, Jelly Cucumber the Puke Muku. No, please, Emma, stop. Wednesday the Cubone, Gochujang the Magby, Vertoxica the Salandit, and Lemon Salsa turned pink. Okay, so when I was talking about muscles, this is the whole part of the game where they introduced the Mask Royale. I've said it once, I'll say it again, and since we're here, and you're here, and we're just having a conversation at this point, just go back to contests. Enough with all this other hullabaloo. Just go back to contests. But the Mask Royale is not that bad. Yes, they do force you to do like a tutorial, but the whole time you get to see Professor Kukui's wrestler drag. And another little tangent. Am I the only one that feels like wrestling is just like drag adjacent? It's drag, isn't it? He's one of those queens that insists on being like referred to in character while he's doing the drag. Even though there's like not a lot of makeup or like sort of transformation, once that mask goes on, you better call him by his drag name. Mask Royale. Anyway, during this whole sequence, Kiawe gets really intimidated by the fact that we're talking to another guy with big pecs and arms. So he's like, well, you now have to come to my island and you have to see my drag. He's a dancing queen, so that's going to be really fun. Along the way, we did meet up with the Phaun purists. Look, I love Lady Gaga too, but it's starting to get weird. They showed us their new Pokemon. High concept. I would expect nothing less from a little monster. And we also met Hapu. We helped her beat up some gothic vampires.
I like the way you handled that battle. Mudsdale and I are always wandering around Alola to try to achieve our goals, so perhaps we'll meet again someday. Neehee.
I feel like I'm oversharing on each trial, but like there's just so much charm in Ultra Sun. The Seismic Sisters, are they not camp?
I'm the cutest of the Seismic Sisters, a trio of siblings who love, love, love volcanoes. I'm the prettiest of the Seismic Sisters, a trio of siblings who love, love, love volcanoes. I'm the most charming of the Seismic Sisters, a trio of siblings who love, love, love volcanoes.
Okay, let's go on to the main challenge.
Well, Girly Pops, we are at our next challenge. Before the Girlypoplocke main challenge, we hold an audience safety vote and a sponsor vote. The first vote will be an audience safety vote, where everybody gets one vote, no extra points. Mr. Fluff is the newest Pokemon to the team, therefore he is ineligible for the audience safety vote, but he will be eligible for the sponsorship vote. That means Lemon Salsa, Pancake, Lebug, Boo, Calypsa, and Shibuya are eligible for audience safety. One vote per person. Begin voting now. Well, congratulations to Lebugaboo. So all the other Pokemon left are now eligible for sponsor safety. 50 points per vote. Begin voting now. They are within 10 points of each other, 5 points of each other, 4 points of each other. And the winner is the Pancake Stack. Okay, let's do it. So do it. Bounce with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. Do y'all remember that song? I am Kiawe. You'll find it a bit different than the trials you've faced to this point. There will be a dance, diva.
Get loose, cut loose, move out my way, now excuse. Like G's, Louise, got your duck walk into your knees. Rack tag, bitch, don't gag. Michael Jackson.
I know it's different. So basically, Kiawe, the difference between the first dance and last dance is actually a lot of the steps were the same, but the button at the end, the Marowak in the middle went down. She went ka down. But in the second time, she went ratacat, cat, ah.
How many licks will it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? I wanna lick the shit and get in and pass it to my Tootsie Pop. I wanna lick in the dick and stick it in or hit the right spot. I wanna got the lick.
There's a white man smiling at us. Face the wrath of the sea.
McDonald got fish fillet, bitch. McDonald got fish fillet. McDonald got fish fillet, bitch. And it's nasty. McDonald got fish fillet.
And a 6 and a 7 and a rat cat.
McDonald got fish fillet.
It's the totem Pokemon. All right. Mr. Fluff, it's time for you to steal the show. Shibuya, Shibuya. I know that she's a steel type, but I need to see her.
Meow.
Not her summoning the diva. Shibuya, hang in there.
I'm from Chicago.
Okay, Calypso, we gotta go. We gotta get in here. This is all I can think of doing. Hydro Vortex on the Marowak immediately. Calypso, I'm sending a prayer to Kelly Rowland. Calypso. She said, "You will no longer bully my sisters." I want to see if they can do it. I want to try something out. Because I know Calypso can handle this. She just showed that she's got this fight in the bag. Oh wait, LeBugaboo and Pancake are safe. Oh, I'm sorry, LeBugaboo. You're safe. I don't need to see you perform. Okay, I think it's doing special attacks, so we're gonna do Air Cutter. LeBugaboo said, "So what will you say at my funeral now that you've killed me?" Here lies the most embarrassed Pokemon of Season 7. Well, good try, Lemon Salsa. Calypso, your turn. Water Diva, you were voted in for a reason. I hate to put a diva out of its misery, but Gorgeous Devour's cute today. Girly Pops, it's time to deliberate, and there's a lot to talk about. Pancake and LeBugaboo, you two represent the audience favorites of the episode, so you are safe. Moving on to deliberations. Mr. Fluff, you were the new face of the episode, but when push came to shove, your name felt like Mr. Flop. Lemon Salsa, this is the first time I question the ingredients that you use. Shibuya. Shibuya, Shibuya. Well. And Calypso, in the time that we needed you most, I was worried that you were really falling behind, especially Abrion. I have been expecting much more from you this season, and finally you showed us exactly what we need from a starter. A saving grace in the most gorgeous way. So Calypso will be getting producer safety today. That means Mr. Fluff, Lemon Salsa, and Shibuya are all eligible for elimination. 10 points per vote. Begin voting now. Shibuya. We've been waiting for a while to arrive truly in the Girlypoplocke, but it seems as though this train has left the station. You'll be going into the box. The Pokemon that y'all can vote for as the new party member for the next episode are Jelly Cucumber, Hannah Lulu, Emma Star, Vertoxica, and Jana. Since the vote before was a little bit of a whale vote, one vote per person, begin voting now. Whoa, the girls are fighting for this one. It is a tie between these two. Girly Pops, for the first time in Girlypoplocke history, we have a new party member tie. Both Jana and Vertoxica will be added to the party, which means that we must make room for one more party member. An emergency vote has initiated. The two Pokemon that are left that do not have safeties are Lemon Salsa and Mr. Fluff. Between Lemon Salsa and Mr. Fluff, one vote per chat member. Begin voting now. Mr. Fluff, this is tough, but on one of the most historic episodes, you just don't have the stuff. I'm sorry, but you'll be going into the box. That means that Jana and the freshly transformed Vertoxica, oh, y'all can't see it. Jana and the freshly transformed Vertoxica are now in the party. Murkrow, oh, do you want to learn how to Vogue? Like this? Yep. Yes.
A lot is happening on a call.
Oh, girl, never mind.
Take a shot every time I tell you that the Lady Gaga, the fame purist, or How start yapping. But more importantly, we practice our ritualistic makeover.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors? Yes, honey. We're going down, down in a minute around, you know?
Season 5's Glindion did make an entire moment during the stream where she was bullying us, and I think it's because she's mad she didn't win. But speaking of winning, let's talk about how we won Mallow's trial. Now, there were only just a little bit of catches, but let's do the catch cam and then go straight into the main challenge, and I will see y'all for Olivia's grand trial and double elimination. I've got a delivery for the Girlypop box. We have Bon Bon the Bonsley, Lele the Comfy, and Amanda Lespore the Moralol.
Girly Pops, wake up, wake up, wake up. We've finally made it to the main challenge of this episode. This is the moment where we give audience and sponsor safety. That means the Pokemon who win these two separate votes will be immune to elimination. The two newcomers of the team will not be eligible for this safety. Jana and Vertoxica are not eligible for audience safety. That means Lebugbu, Pancake, Calypsa, and Lemon Salsa are eligible for audience safety. One vote per person. Begin voting now. Well, baby, seems like everywhere we go, Calypsa, you will be coming with us. You have audience safety. The next vote will be sponsor safety. My favorite vote. All leftover Pokemon are eligible. 100 points per vote. Begin voting now. Wow. Well, congratulations to Jana and Calypsa. All right. Welcome to Lush Jungle. This is actually the headquarters of how I do my DoorDash deliveries.
Mallow was actually way too busy with her DoorDash deliveries, being the highest demand delivery driver and cook for DoorDash, that we actually ended up helping her to prepare some of her DoorDash deliveries. Lemon Salsa used her air cutter to dice up and prep the fomances, and Vertoxica roasted those veggies. But when Laurentis had heard what we were doing to her cousins, she said, "Oh, you wanted a twist."
It's a Mio model! Lemon Salsa, I'm going to need you to do your sacred dance that will pacify the sickening model before us. Lemon Salsa, hang in there. Feather dance. Kecleon, the weird pop icon Kecleon has appeared. One more feather dance. We might be able to keep going with this, because I don't think Kecleon can do Sunny Day. No. Let's switch the Bugaboo in. Pancake, I haven't seen you work yet. Thunder Wave on Lurantis.
Electric.
There it is. The legendary Sunny Day. Pancake, twist her mind.
Electric shock.
Now Lurantis, I'm pretty sure, can heal herself. Twist her mind again.
Shock.
For Toxica. Z, dance, initiate. It's time for the Zara technique. Burn this Lurantis to the ground. It's getting hot in here. That was fun. Shanna, I know you're new, but I want to see if you can give us a little show for next episode. Jana says, weather alert, weather report. Oh. Okay, now we have the actual wig change. Jana. Jana, get up. An ice type. Toxica, burn this new ice type down. Oh, here we go. What is going on? Why is this Kecleon harder than I'm getting a little bit sick of this. No, because Kecleon said y'all wanted like a little, you know. Wow, you're even stronger than I thought. You really drew the best out of your team. You even quieted down the Lurantis. Yes, even back at Well-Up Volcano, my Marowak didn't stand a chance. Girly Pops, the time has come for us to deliberate. Next week, we will be doing our grand trial double elimination, but before that, we must do one elimination today. As a reminder, Jenna and Calypsa are representing the audience favorites of the day, so those two are safe. Let's deliberate on the other 4. The Bugaboo. 4 or 5 episodes running, I really can't remember how many we've done so far, but you have gotten audience safety on audience safety on audience safety. But today, Jana took your crown and left you to fight for yourself. And when I sent you out on the battle, well, baby, I saw a bug get squished. Lemon Salsa, you are a beautiful, beautiful dancer, and your feather dances did help us to weather the sunny day storm. But when I asked you to attack the diva, all you could do was twirl. Pancake, that thunder wave. Baby, I bet you're happy you found a wave to ride. Though contentious and controversial as you are, the thunder wave continues to speak for itself. For Toxica, new girl of the team, you showed that you have the versatility, viability, and star power to make it far. Because of that, I will be giving you producer safety. That means the 3 Pokemon that are eligible for elimination are the Bugaboo, Lemon, Salsa, and Pancake. For 10 points per vote, begin voting now. Pancake. Sweet as though you may be, it seems as though your syrup has gone stale. You will be going into the box. Amanda Laspore, Lele, Honolulu, Plushie, and what? Ava. 1 point per person, because we did do a lot of wailing today. 1 point per person. Begin voting now. Congratulations to what? Ava. Was this the first time we've gotten a Pokemon that's gotten a second chance? Well, what, Ava, I can tell by the chat you have a lot of work to do, but I will tell you as the producer, I believe you can do it.
Okay, so before we got to Olivia's battle, I remember being up all night thinking like, oh my god, I have to change this outfit because it was so badly reviewed.
Clap if you're against it.
Oh!
So I wanted to go ahead and go shopping in Olivia's town, but before we could get to Olivia's town, she insisted that we sit through another cutscene sequence. This one was the sequence where we go to the research lab and they tell us about the wormholes. Lusami is going to crash out and go through a wormhole later. We'll see that when we get there. But the biggest part for us was the fact that Kiawe had revealed finally that he was married. Interesting.
What was that?
When we did finally make it to Olivia's town, for some reason I had decided that this experimental candy cane look was the moment. Literally, as I'm like making the B-roll for this project, I saw that. I was like, what on earth was I thinking? I think I was just like really immersed in the spontaneity.
Okay. Something about the Alola fashion is every time you leave the store, you look like a different person.
Clap if you're against it.
Oh! For the sake of being thorough, right before you get to Olivia, you are introduced to Faba from the research... What's their name? And then we also meet Plumeria, the diva of Team Skull. Plumeria's team is also really sickening, and she's also kind of like an icon of this generation, but we're not going to dwell on that. We made it to Olivia. Diva. Now at this point, I do have the saying that when it comes to the catch cam and the Pokemon that we obtain, if they don't audition early enough, I start becoming more and more impatient because we have to get the show on the road.
Some of the Diglett are still stuck near the surface. Okay, thank you. Like, girl, the outfits are sickening, don't get me wrong. But I get it.
So I'm sure you've noticed, but going forward, the catch cam is going to be a little bit thinner, but I'm sure you don't mind as well because we still have a lot of Pokemon to be considering. Let's see how this all plays out and how this double elimination will settle. Before we like totally kiki boot out, let's talk about some girly pops we caught. So like technically we went to go report Team Skull to the cops, but it turned out to be a ditto. Spooky. Also, what Ava turned into a Steenie and crashed the stream, making her our second Glitchmon, and Labugbu turned into a Ribombi. Purr.
Girly Pops, we have made it to the second grand trial. And because we know Alola is an island vacation full of novelty and differences. Big Snacks, welcome to the chat. I want to remind everybody that this audience vote comes right before a double elimination. As a reminder, in every grand trial, the team will face a double elimination. This is the second of 4. We will be doing audience safety followed by sponsor safety. The newest Pokemon, Watch Ava, is ineligible for the audience safety vote. That means Vertoxica, Lemon, Salsa, Calypsa, Labugbu, and Janna are eligible for audience safety. Begin voting now. Congratulations to Labugbu. Now it's time for sponsor votes. All of the other Pokemon are now eligible for the sponsorship vote. 10 points per vote. Begin voting now, and remember, these will add up. Don't lose all your points at once, or throw your points in. Congratulations to Vertoxica. Wow. Vertoxica and Labugbu are safe regardless of their performance today. Oh, Olivia.
Pop culture icon.
That changed some people's brain chemistry. All right, Janna. The girls have been asking for you to make it rain. Janna, hang in there.
Rain on me.
Weather report. Rain on me, tsunami. Hydro vortex. Lileep is part grass type, but maybe Calypsa will be able to outdo her with the help of Janna.
Collaboration.
Icy wind. Calypso, hang in there. This isn't gonna work. We need to switch, we need to switch, we need to switch. So first we're going to teeter dance. We're both girls, so we can't do attraction because homosexuality does not exist in the Pokemon universe. Oh God. Okay, one more teeter dance and we're gonna get you out of here. What, Ava? Dude! I'm really scared now. Ooh. Okay, I think Vertoxica can handle this. I think Vertoxica can handle this. Dragon Rage.
Leave this to me.
Okay, Lycanroc. We're gonna keep Vertoxica out because she's safe. She's gonna go ahead and let the girls heal up. We're gonna Hyper Potion Janna.
No!
What, Ava? I need you to come back out. It's too fast. Wait. Janna, make it rain immediately.
Rain on me.
We're gonna put it all in on Calypso.
Me.
Girl, we fought for that. The whole team had to fight for that. How lovely. Girly Pops, the time has come for us to eliminate some Pokemon. Before we deliberate, it's time to acknowledge the top 2 of the week. LaBugaboo, audience safety queen so far, and Vertoxica, sponsorship safety queen. You two are safe. That means we must deliberate on the last 4. Starting with Janna. I'd rather not wipe, but at least we're alive, thanks to your rain dances. Lemon Salsa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if you ate. Calypso. I'm happy to finally see some personality. As a starter, and coming from the famous line of Primarinas, I'm surprised that it took us this long to see you shine. What, Ava? We're waiting for the drop kick. We're waiting for the drop kick. I won't be giving producer safety this week because it's a double elimination. That means Janna, Lemon, Salsa, Calypso, and What Ava are all up for elimination. The Pokemon with the top 2 votes will be eliminated. Because this is the double elimination, it's 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. Janna, 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 my weather girl. I have some news for you. The girls chose a dancing diva today. But the dancing diva is not Lemon Salsa. With 1 point, What Ava managed to become the reigning dancing diva of this team. That means Janna and Lemon Salsa are going in the box. We have a party member vote. I like doing these votes, so we're doing this. After double elimination, today, we'll be doing a double vote in. The theme, since we're halfway through the challenge, is veterans bringing in newcomers. Veterans bringing in newcomers. This is a duo vote. Past eliminated Pokemon that I think have made a mark will have the opportunity to be voted in while bringing in a newcomer. That means Jet 2, will be bringing in Jelly Cucumber if she is voted in. Shibuya will be bringing in Joanne if she is voted in. Pancake will be bringing in Play-Doh if she is voted in. Miss Facade will be bringing in Renee if she is voted in. And Lemon Salsa will be bringing in Mittens if she is voted in. For 10 points per vote, begin voting now. Wow, Lemon Salsa keeps losing out on just a little bit of points. Congratulations to Pancake and Play-Doh. The chat is calling them cake dough. Why are these ruins so important to you? What do the Guardians mean to you?
I'm blue now. Dabba deem, dabba die. So we are on our way to the next island. What's it called? Oh, it's Ula Ula Island. I have it written down. Leave a comment if you like Ula Ula Island. So the first challenge in Ula Ula Island is Sophocles. And as much as I would like to tell y'all about the sickening staff of the Aether Paradise Foundation, Lucamine's manic episode, opening wormholes, meeting Daphne Rose.
Daphne Rose, a sickening model from season 6 who has her own skincare line. If you use code Daphne, wow, you'll be able to get 4% off of your beginner set of the 21-step skincare routine.
The gist of the story is Lucamine, she wants to open the wormhole to, I don't know. I haven't known what Madonna has been up to since Rebel Heart. We finally got on a boat and made it to Mlele City, where we met Daphne Rose again.
Thank you, Alexa. Okay. Well, we're here. I think that there is a clothing shop here, so we can get... Daphne, how did you get out? Are you still under the witness protection program?
We got ourselves a new outfit. Diva.
Shut up. That's cute. That matches, honey. Oh, we're so ready for the island. We're ready for the island.
And then we hopped on a bus to go and challenge the adorable Sophocles' trial. But I wanted to keep everyone on their toes. Did you know that Mlele City had like a classic gym? Ooh, I wonder what I would do with that.
What is this? Wait, a gym? This reminds me of my hometown. That is so crazy. Girly Pops. In Pokemon Ultra Sun, there is a Cantonian-styled gym, which means that we need to do a classic gym challenge. So this episode will have 2 main challenges. We're about to face the first one. The Pokemon eligible for audience safety are not the newcomers Pancake and Play-Doh. Because they're new, they have the most to prove, so they are not eligible. That means What Ava, Calypsa, Lebugaboo, and Vertoxica for 1 vote per person are eligible for audience safety. Begin voting now. Now, for sponsorship safety, all other Pokemon are eligible. 10 points per vote. Begin voting now. Congratulations to Calypsa and Vertoxica.
Before we get started, it's important for you to know that What Ava did evolve during the cutscenes. And now let's get into the surprise gym challenge of Mlele City.
10 hut for 1,000 bucks. You can do the Cantonian challenge. Okay.
The surprise gym challenge features many Alex Consani dupes. Alex Consani dupe number 1 showed us her smoocha. Because Play-Doh was new, we let her debut, and she debuted by sleeping on the job. Lebugaboo followed up by showing off the Girlypop boob. And we moved on to Alex Consani too.
Wake up, Play-Doh, wake up!
Play-Doh was still sleeping, leaving an opportunity for What Ava to finesse. At AC3, Play-Doh finally decided to show us her authenticity. We saw her alter ego, Cutie Fly. Now this battle kind of ended up just being a kiss-off, and since we don't know Play-Doh's gender, I'm just going to be an ally and support them. At the end of the day, they won, so that's nice. Now the Alex Consani dupes are not done.
I don't know, like there's so many Alex Consanis here.
And AC4 has a Fomantis, and we let Pancake do, well.
The final battle. Play-Doh, you have 1 Pokemon to take out. It's a Machoke. transform into your alter ego.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna copy him then. We tried manly pop. Let's girly pop this down. Girly Pops, the first challenge of this episode has come to a close, but we're not done until we deliberate and eliminate. As a reminder, Calypsa and Vertoxica were the top contenders of this challenge, so they are safe, which means we are starting with Play-Doh. Your alter ego plays... I don't know what to say. Pancake, you're back to slap honey on this competition. And when I pulled you into the ring, slap honey, you did. LaBugBoo, there's something about you in that red scarf that continues to fly to the top. What? Ava? Hiya? There is no producer safety for this challenge, which means the Pokemon with the most votes will be eliminated. For 1 vote per person, begin voting now.
Weather report.
Play-Doh. You may have fell asleep today, but you woke us up to multiple looks and concepts for fashion. For the first challenge and the first vote in, I'm going to put some newcomers in. Some Pokemon that haven't really had a chance to shine. Plushie, Amanda Lespore, Hula the Eevee, Lele, and Emma Star are eligible to be the new party members. For 1 vote per person, begin voting now. Congratulations to Plushie, as her fans call her Milk Plushie.
That was fun. What made it even more fun was Plushie immediately evolved after this surprise challenge. She was ready to go, girl. She said, baby, I want that trophy. So now we're finally on our way up the mountain. Kukui joined us on the bus. I keep telling him that I want to sort of make some distance with him now that we know the truth about his situation and everything. I'm not comfortable and I'm not that kind of girl. But anyway, let's cut to the catch cam and then the main challenge. I love the buzz, but I love catching girly pops more. Let's talk about it. I caught this Minior for you, and I named it Party for you. We got another Minior and named it Hope. And finally we got Starburst, another Minior. We also got Chibi Chibi the Cleffa, because if there's one thing about me, I'm going to be referencing my weeb roots. Also, after audience safety, when we were equalizing everyone's levels, Vertoxica evolved as well.
We've been dealing with a lot of cutscenes, but we've had a lot of adventure along the way. But it's time for the second and final challenge of this episode. The trial. The newest Pokemon in the team, Plushie, is ineligible for the upcoming audience vote, which means Vertoxica, LaBugBoo, What Ava, Calypsa, and Pancake are eligible for audience safety. 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. Roses, thank you for 14 months. One vote per person. Begin voting now. Congratulations to Calypsa. Now for the sponsorship vote, all the rest of the Pokemon are eligible. 10 points per vote. Begin voting now. Let me see. LaBugBoo keeps getting safety. I love it. Wow. Congratulations to Vertoxica. Vertoxica and Calypsa. Oh, they got him both times today. Vertoxica and Calypsa were double safe for both of the challenges today. Wow. No matter what happens, they'll both be safe.
Sophocles has us organizing charger bugs or whatever. It's really easy. And honestly, even though a lot of it's malfunctioning, when I got Plushie out, it made me think about how I used to have this Plushie that I used to pour milk on and suck the milk out of the back, and it was sopping wet all the time. I used to slam it against the wall to make a loud thud. Sophocles is my little cousin. I love him, but he's a dumb little kid because these puzzles are so easy. Pancake slave. Now, just when my attention span was clocking out, on the last puzzle, we actually overcharged the Electrobuzz E-beam, and Togedemaru jumps right in front of the estrogen beam and starts overdosing on estrogen. So in the outslaying of it all, we needed to subdue it and get her back to a neutral level of estrogens. But right when we were about to do that, a bigger mama, Big Mama No Kids, jumps in and actually absorbs all the estrogen for her daughter. And that's so beautiful. And we decided to celebrate by actually fighting.
What, Ava? It's time for the main event. Attract this Togedemaru. Oh. Oh, that's a flying type. Girl! Okay. What Ava put out a reflection. They have Tailwind. This Skarmory is setting up, girl. They are ganging up on our good sis. Okay, the Tailwind petered out, purr. Now let's see if we can get Trop Kick out on Togedemaru. Come on now. Dude. Okay, she's avoiding though. No, no, no. She's avoiding it. Let's try now. This is irritating. That attract is doing work, but what Ava's kind of locked in here. Let's try. This just isn't doing enough. It's not doing enough. And like, she's like kind of stuck. I'm scared to do Plushie because Plushie is a fighting type. Yeah, Plushie's tanky. Ultimate Milk Thud.
I used to have this plushie that I used to pour milk on and suck the milk out of the back, and it was sopping wet all the time. I used to slam it against the wall and make a loud thud.
Plushie gave us an N though. All right, LeBugBoo. I know that she's got bounce, but you have to be faster. You have to be faster. Vertoxica.
Leave this to me.
Put this Togedemaru out of its misery immediately.
Leave this to me.
Girlypops, we have finally finished the last challenge of today's episode. And what a challenge it was. It's time to deliberate. Vertoxica and Calypsa, you two represent the audience favorites twice in a row in one day, so you guys will both be safe. That means we'll be starting with What Ava? Whatever would you have done if you did not perform the way that you did? You could still hold the stage. LeBugBoo, the audience favorite by far. It was really unfortunate to see you get hit and go in one turn. Pancake, slap honey on me. Girl, did you get slapped around today? And Plushie, the newcomer with about 1 hour of screen time so far, you were the one who gave us an in. I think that a producer safety must be given out today. I try to give them sparingly, and this comes down to Plushie and What Ava. Both of these Pokemon had an evolution. Both of these Pokemon really showed out, but one of these Pokemon did not have effectiveness in their favor and also retained a lot of the classic elements of Girlypoplocke that I like to see, which is performance. This might be the first time this season I have seen true performance, and the double attract reflect tanking was impressive. So What Ava will be getting producer safety from me. That means this elimination comes down to 3 Pokemon. LeBugBoo, Pancake, and Plushie are eligible for elimination. 10 points per vote. Begin voting now. Pancake. It was really sweet to see you and Play-Doh come in, but neither of you could survive this episode. I want to say, Pancake, you are truly an icon, and halfway through, you are probably one of the strongest Girlypoplocke contestants I have seen, but you will be going into the box. Y'all, this season, okay, I get so geeky about this. Either cannot evolve or will be prevented from evolving. This is our sweet little baby addition to the team. The options are Kiss Kiss, the Smoochum, Clown Lee, the Mime Jr., Gia Gem, the Carbink, Chibi Chibi the Cleffa, and Starburst the Minior. So, reminder, this Pokemon will be given an Everstone, an Eviolite, whatever one that like boosts them but also prevents them from evolving, whichever one that is. And they'll be the baby of the team. I don't know how long they'll last, but I think that's a fun addition for the next episode. Okay, so for 10 points per vote, I'm gonna let the girls keep wailing today. Begin voting now. Where's the music? Oh, there it is. Minior and Carbink doesn't evolve. No, I know that. Any Pokemon, they'll still be a baby because they technically don't ever evolve anyway. You know? Wow. Starburst and Clown Lee are going at it. Wow. Congratulations to Starburst. We have an Alolan baby on the team. Now, I know Starburst is not necessarily a baby Pokemon, but they can't evolve, so they'll be our pink baby. Nice. Nice. All right. So before we end everything, I think in a weird, crazy way, I think it's appropriate to put Clown Lee back into the box race. Pancake will also be first.
The journey to Acerola started off with a bang. The girls were fighting, as they say.
Here we are, Kukui. The two top DL trays of Alola. Speak for yourself, Guzma. It's not like I couldn't become a captain. I chose not to. I had other dreams, see?
But we did meet Terry Jo. She gave us an exclusive knee-hee mount.
Knee-hee.
And she told us to keep our eyes peeled for those Lady Gaga fans. They call them little monsters. Eventually, we get to a point where we can challenge Acerola, but with Acerola giving us her attention, you know what happens. Lily starts going on and on about how she's the main character. Yawn. But we did get to meet Miss Bag, and I really love seeing her.
Miss Bag.
Okay, we have a catch cam and some evolutions. Let's talk that, and then I'm gonna show you the the challenge or whatever. I know we're about to challenge the ghost trial, but the most horrific thing is how much these Pokemon serve. We got Miss Mayhem, the Houndoom. We got a Bruxish named Face Tuna, and also an Alolan Vulpix named Fugue. Gets a special nameplate because I honestly forgot to name her until later. And Calypsa evolved into a Primarina.
Girly Pops, we have made it to the main challenge of this episode. As we all know, it's time for the audience members to allocate points to two divas to make them safe regardless of their performance in this episode. The first vote that we will be holding is the audience vote. The newcomer of the audience, the newcomer is not eligible for the audience vote, which means Starburst is not eligible. That means Labugaboo, Plushie, Vertoxica, Calypsa, and What Ava are eligible for audience safety. 1 vote per person. Begin voting. Now, Calypsa is in a lead by 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 14 or so points. Congratulations to Calypsa. Now, it's time for sponsor safety. All leftover Pokemon are now all eligible. 10 points per vote. Begin voting. Now, congratulations to Starburst, our Maknae. You will be making it to next episode. That means Calypsa and Starburst are safe regardless of their performance today.
Found footage you're about to see is completely real, and we found it imperative to show the truth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Girl, this music. Why is it like swishing in my ears? That's what it's supposed to do? Okay, I was like, is my game broken? Now, what could be here? I hear something. Now, oh my god. Is it really offensive that you didn't add a trigger warning for spooky on the stream? My kid now permanently traumatized. I expect a public apology and reimbursement. My apology video for doing the ghost trial.
Boom.
Put your haunter hands on me, John F. Kennedy. Could be good if you just wanna. Don't come for her. Looks like you're done with the trial, right? I'm not done yet. This place is dangerous. You should give up on the trial and get out. I'm not done yet. I told you to get out. I'm not leaving.
Get out.
Get out, get out, get out. Girl, this is Fatal Frame. Alexa, take a picture. I feel a pair of eyes sizing me up.
Hello. Fancy staying for a little ride? Do stay. Listen. Ball it down. Ball it down. Blackened eyes. Great pulse of tar. Ball it down. Ball it down. Speaks no words, yet breathes so hard. Close your eyes and beg for sleep. He leaves your flesh for him to eat. Ball it down. Your ball it does. Freshly caught. Unhooked arm's grasp. I'm sorry, children. Now you've heard the rhyme of Barwick Dar. His gaze is upon you. You're no longer safe here, children. If you heard that rhyme, he's coming for you. I can protect you, but you must become an acolyte. This tale is cursed, children. Join me. If you choose to remain here, or you've been here for some time, sweet acolytes, I shall tell you the tale of Barwick Dar, which shall lift the curse. He went by another name once, Alistair Hemsley.
We blacked out after this haunting experience with Alistair Hemsley, but when we came to, we decided to collaborate as a team and take Alistair down for good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the kick.
Alexa on.
I just want to see if it'll do anything for us. Alexa, turn on. Hey, but that actually was like pretty nice. The attack down. It took a curse and a burn to take What Ava down. I'm going to try another Alexa technique.
Alexa on.
We're going to have to do 2 toxics, but we can do this. Now, with Starburst, Gyro Ball. Wrong Pokemon! No, I messed up. Wow. Starburst is breaking free, honey. Okay, let's see if she's fast enough to get one more down. Nope. It's okay, Plushie's next. One thing I know about Plushie is that she can take a hit because I used to throw her against the wall and she would make this loud thud. I have to say, actually, we'll talk about it in the deliberations. Girly Pops, we have finished the main challenge. A challenging one, indeed, but now it's time to deliberate. Starburst and Calypsa, you represent the audience's favorites of the episode, so you both are safe. What Ava and Vertoxica? You two use the only roto boosts that I will probably have this entire playthrough. And with it, you managed to help us stave off a haunting defeat. LeBugBoo, you are so cute and so shiny, but in the darkness of a ghost-type battle, your light dimmed. Plushie, you can take a hit, but I wonder, can you pack a punch? I will be giving producer safety to a secret 7th member this episode. Alexa, congratulations, you are getting producer safety. That means, for this elimination, What Ava, Plushie, Vertoxica, and LeBugBoo are eligible for elimination. 10 points per vote. Begin voting now. LeBugBoo, you buzzed your way into our hearts. You showed us the kiss of death. But boom, have you exploded in defeat. An iconic run, historically high marks, definitely a favorite of the season, but I'm sorry, you are going in the box. But I guess it's time for us to look to see who to add to the team.
My name is Binkor. I like to chew on wires. Hi, I'm Binkor and I like to hack. It's time for Binkor to conspire. Let's take it back. Hi, girls. Welcome back to Binkor's Ball. If you are new here, let me catch you up. I have been watching this season very closely, and I want to give some of the overlooked Pokemon a chance. 6 Pokemon have been chosen to face the 4 most girly pop challenges of the past to prove themselves and earn a place as the new party member. After each battle, the audience will allocate points to each of the participating Pokemon. The Pokemon with the most points at the end of this challenge will win. The 6 Pokemon are Synthetica, Chihiro, Emma Star, Brittany, Pliko, and Hannah Lulu. Good luck, Girly Pops.
Ooh, surprises, surprises. This is the second surprise of the 3rd island. So if you are new here, we do something called the Binkor's Ball. I don't do it every season, but it's like one of our little things, one of our little gimmicks, one of our little fun events. I made up the Binkor's Ball because I felt like it was a fun way to highlight the talents and the X factor of Pokemon that just never really had a chance. Ones that I feel like have potential, ones that I feel like people are talking about in the chat, but aren't really given the chance to show what they can do. So the Binkor's Ball is a fun little simulation where Binkor uses coding magic to create an alternate reality where we get to observe how other Pokemon might have performed in past challenges. I'm sure you saw the reveal and all of the explanation, but just to quickly go over it, we're going to be challenging Elima, Lana, Mallow, and Olivia. Basically, Finally, after each battle, all the Pokemon that had participated are up for votes. First place gets 5 points, fourth place gets 4 points, third place gets 3 points, and it just cascades down from there. Due to the limitations of Twitch's polling system, we can only do 5 Pokemon. So if there's ever a battle where there's 6 Pokemon total that have to fight, I will have to choose one Pokemon to get 0 points. Typically the worst performer, in my opinion, as producer. And this voting system will also be used during the Elite Four sequence, where we'll be finding the MVGP. The winner of Binkor's Ball is then added into the team, hopefully having earned their spot through a series of battles showing how they could have grown and how they could currently perform. I'm going to show you the best bits of each battle as well as the voting.
This is a chance for some overlooked girlies to compete in an alternate timeline to see just how they stack up. And at the end, the winner gets added into the team. Each team member has been equalized to represent how they would theoretically be represented. Show y'all Synthetica, level 12, Chihiro, level 12, Emma Star, level 12, Pleco, level 12, Brittany, level 12, Honolulu, level 12. All right, so starting the first challenge.
You may recall that Alima's trial involves dismantling the administration. Synthetica showed that with her sharp, freshly manicured nails, she can scratch into justice. Trade saw us in our sickening custom Laurentis SC cosplay and tried to interrupt us, but Chihiro was locked in.
Locked on. And eliminated.
Emma Star learned that she might not have the star power that she thinks she has because, well, you saw that. Brittany came in and gave us a little bit of a, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Reticent as Pleco is, we all know that they have a goal in mind. Mr. Briney, his adopted gay father, was caught in a motorboat accident after having one too many mimosas on a brunch day. And Pleco is here to raise money. Will Pleco be the windfall that Mr. Briney needs? We'll see.
All right. This takes me back to my fantasy of dismantling the administration. Honolulu, let's see if we can chip a little bit more away at that.
Honolulu should have been called Hana Order of Kimchi because though her petals were really beautiful, these gumshoes could not help but take a crunchy bite out of her fermented serve. Preying on that previous flop, Emma Star tried to get esoteric and twist a mind, but she ended up flopping too. Brittany must be in her blackout era because it seems she has a plan to, oh yeah, took out the gumshoes and a little, oh yeah, took out the young goose. And then we were done with the first trial. And this is where you see the subjectivity and messiness come into play because Honolulu came in first place. Now, Hana is very pretty. She has a very beautiful kit, but I think the comedy queen Brittany was putting in more work this time. Taking a dive into the second trial of Binkor's Ball, Emma Star finally started to twist some minds in Lana's bug water moment.
Emma Star?
The second wishy-washy, Chihiro said that she was still locked in, but actions speak louder than words, and once that second wishy-washy came out, we had to take Chihiro out and put Honolulu in. And Honolulu really showed why she got first place in the last round with that gorgeous display of an AoE moment. The menace of Alola Araquanid really put the Binkor's Balls girls through it. We started with Synthetica and found that Synthetica really had nothing to share. Now, Brittany was able to show us a new trick. She was able to put Araquanid to sleep, and she even did a fun little beam. But it didn't really make much of a dent, and then quickly she was also out. Even the memory of Mr. Briney and the sleep was not enough for Pleco to be able to wing this bug down, and
think of Mr. Briney.
Before we knew it, it was another. Honolulu was like, girl, what am I even doing here? And Chihiro was locked in. She took 1, 2 hits and even showed off her fun little move, very performative, but doesn't do anything, and then boom. Another one. Down. Emma Star was also chopped. But the show must go on. It's less about beating the trial and more about observing the hypothetical simulation. And Emma's star seems to be rising. For Mallow's trial, we're going to make some kimchi. Now, I noticed that Chihiro was lagging a little bit behind, so even though it was in her disadvantage, we kind of set up a little bit, little watering moment, a little double seam, rat-a-cat-cat-cat-cat-cat-cat. And that was when she gave us the opportunity to truly visualize the potential of her Slay Gambit lock-on technique.
Slay Gambit, initiate. I'm locking on, eliminating target.
For the second Fomantis, we wanted to observe Synthetica, who was also lagging behind. Ooh.
Gotcha.
And as you can see, those nails have not shipped yet, honey.
What's behind me, everybody? Snip, snip.
Now, I really wonder why I chose to do the Araquanid fight into Lurantis. Frankly, it was just too cunt to not do. But
Pleco, think about Mr. Briny. Think about your fans.
Emma Star evolved into a Star Me for this fight, and she put on a really sickening and fun show. She put up a fun little camouflage, messed with the typings, took a few hits, but that blade and just Lurantis itself, we weren't able to see that show finish. Brittany, you know how Brittany is. She likes to carry, but let's just say that blade made her wonder why those tears come at night. And Chihiro, who has been locking in for this trial, sorry, I tried to give commentary, but boom, she's gone too. Dang. Okay. Honolulu. What? Oh. Synthetica, you don't... Yeah, just... Okay. Let's look at the votes. This came down to 3 different Pokemon that I decided that we should vote on, simply because I felt like these 3 really needed a moment to shine. As you can see, Synthetica came out on top. But we're going to let the grand trial simulation against Olivia play out like a classic GPL format. So enjoy the show, and we'll see who ends up in the party afterwards. Meow.
Olivia. Smart Strike, locked on, and... Oh, that's right, Bug Bite.
So what are you gonna say at my funeral now that you've killed me?
Okay, Synthetica.
Nails. Hair.
I love that she goes... I don't know if Pleco has much for this. We're gonna see. I was hoping we could use water, but it's not. Ooh. Bubble Beam. Oh my god. Emma Star. I'm scared that Synthetica is not going to be able to tank this. She's got Magnitude. What else does she have? Shake the grounds before you. I'm sorry, Synthetica. Okay, Honolulu.
Not on my watch.
Oh man, that would have been so cool if she like was able to like heal herself up. No, Brittany was doing a lot of hypnosis. I would have tried to continue, but just for the sake of brevity, we're just gonna keep pushing this battle forward and just see what the other girls can do. My intel says Magnitude is neutral. Magnitude 4.
Big deal, place, face, eyes, use me.
Okay, Pleco. I know the girls have a lot to say about you, but one thing that Pleco told me is that she's okay doing what she needs to do to let another girl shine. Chihiro, you're our last hope. Lock on, Chihiro. Three wipes. I don't think y'all are gonna like this. Let me just show you. The results of the Binkor's ball is always spontaneous and unexpected. I'll show y'all what I'm seeing here. Synthetica, Honolulu, and Emma Star are tied. Oh my god. Okay. Girly Pops, we've had ourselves another emergency vote. I think you all know what just happened. We have another tie in our new party member vote, a long party member vote, that being the Bean Course Ball, but it still is a three-way tie. We need to free up 2 more spots, which means we need to eliminate 2 more Pokemon. Calypsa and Starburst retain their audience safety. I think it's only fair that the audience's investment in their safety retains. We did that last time for the last audience vote, which means that 2 of the last 3 are eligible for elimination. Whatever, Plushie, and Vertoxica. The top 2 Pokemon will be going into the box, replaced by the Binkor's Ball girlies. 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. Plushie, you remind me of when I was younger. I used to pour milk onto a plushie, and I would suck the milk out of the back. But when I throw you against the wall, I don't hear a thud. You're going into the box. And what, Ava? Just caught in the crossfire, girl. This one's hard for both of us. She's looking right at me, honey, and I don't know what to say. You're also going in the box.
Now, this is where things are heating up even more. Jana, at this point, was really becoming the villain that I had mentioned earlier. There were a series of events that kept happening. Every time Jana was in the playthrough, things would happen that people would attribute to Jana's presence. They would call it Jana's revenge. And I feel like this emergency vote was truly an example of her possibly vengeful spirit. I try to stay impartial, but I found it to be an interesting coincidence to continuously see. But we can't cry over spilt water. What's done is done. Now let's move on to Grand Trial 3. Basically, the lead up to Grand Trial 3 was us wearing yet another hat on this journey, police work. We infiltrated Team Skull's base to find out that Guzma is a mattress on the floor type beat type of guy, which, you know. He's got a sickening masquerade queen. The real home base was behind that trailer in the corner of the island.
The secret base is not half bad. You should consider a roof, though. Maybe some air conditioning. X Scissor? Is that the only TM you have?
What's really important is the catch cam. Trigger warning, there are a lot of very scary ghosts in this catch cam, like Ragatha Doll, the Chapette,
Alistair Hemsley,
the Mimikyu, Jelliette, the Frillish, and Marisol, the Flabebe, and Honolulu knew it was about time to evolve. After wrapping all this up, the narrative propelled itself forward with another kidnapping. This time, Lily kidnapped herself.
She's gone. Huh? The young goose turning around. Please, there is no need to hurt anyone else here. I will go with you willingly, wherever you want. What?
With haste, we must make it to the Aether Foundation. But Nanu did not forget that we have a grand trial and a double elimination to do. Let's see what happens.
Girly Pops, thank you all for patiently waiting for this moment to come. As you all know by now, the grand trial is a double elimination challenge. After the battle we have with Officer Nanu, we will be doing a double elimination. But first, we must do our audience and sponsor safeties. And the new Pokemon are not eligible for audience safety. That means the Jana 3, Synthetica, Emastar, and Honolulu will not be eligible for audience safety. So for audience safety, we have Starburst, Calypsa, and Vertoxica. 1 point per person. Begin voting now. It seems as though Starburst is a breakout star. For the remaining vote, everybody is eligible. This is the sponsorship vote. 25 points per vote. Begin voting now. Congratulations to Honolulu. You will be safe regardless of your performance today.
She's feeling it.
Synthetica, it's time for you to show what you really can do. Okay. Iron Head.
Hair.
Dang it. Okay. Let's have Emma Star out. I think she'll be fast enough to finish this up. I know. He's got like dark and stuff like that, but okay, Emma Star, I need you to focus.
I want to be dancing up on the screen like the pretty girls in the pictures. I want what they have so badly.
Okay, Emma, you just have to work with...
In the middle of the night and the fear washes over me, because what if this is it? What if this is right where I belong?
Okay, Emma Star, Bubble Beam. That wasn't it. Okay, so Confusory maybe? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Officer Nanu. Nobody thinks that you're not that cool, Officer Nanu. Like, you gotta stop with all that. Bubble Beam, get the Sableye out of here, Emma Star. Crocorock. I do think Emma could handle that, but let's put Calypsa out. Sparkling Aria, please.
Huh?
Calypsa, Sparkling Aria, please. Okay, Emma. Oh my god. Maybe Starburst?
Huh?
Oh my god. Starburst, take off the mask. If I have to switch to Honolulu, we're reviving. So Honolulu's safe. We're gonna use her as an entry point to revive. I need Calypsa for sure. I'm gonna try Petal Blizzard. If this doesn't work, I'm healing Calypsa.
Not on my watch.
Honolulu, I knew that you could do something for me. All right, Vertoxica, you've got the ace. We're going to do our setup. Let's see if it works.
Leave this to me.
Oh god, this fake out.
Watch out. Honestly.
Okay, now let's try. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Jace, welcome to the chat. I just want to see how she... Okay, so she can take this hit. Okay, Calypsa. Emergency contingency plan B gambit. Come on, Calypsa. Girlypops. We have finished the main challenge. We will be doing a double elimination. Starburst and Honolulu, you represent the audience favorites, so you are safe. Beginning with Synthetica. 1, 2, 3 wigs. 1, 2, 3 lengths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I forget the amount of times I've given you a chance. For Toxica, I genuinely can't even think of a joke because I can't think of what you did. Calypsa, that sparkling aria really is iconic, but are you relying on starter favoritism? Emma Star, you keep saying that you're a star, but have you proved that yet? For a double elimination this deep into the competition, I will not be giving producer safety. That means Synthetica, Vertoxica, Calypsa, and Emma Star are up for elimination. 25 points per vote. Begin voting now. Synthetica, I had my questions about you, but it seems as though those wigs are fried. You will be going in the box. Emma Star, today you really showed that you are a star, but your star does not shine bright enough.
Did I do something wrong?
No, Emma. The audience just voted you out. It was a hard competition. You came in
Why
late.
did you just go cold on me?
I didn't go cold on you. It was the audience. It was a double elimination. 2 people had to go.
See?
I saw a star, but maybe it just didn't shine bright enough.
You're lying.
I'm not. You saw the votes.
You are.
No, I'm not.
I know because I feel things very deeply.
I know you run Psyshock and Psychic. Like, you definitely, for a water type.
When will I see you?
Maybe the box race? I don't know.
You're not going to take me to Europe, are you? Tell me the truth.
That was Pokemon X and Y. That was season.
What did I do wrong?
Nothing.
No! Why are you leaving me if I don't do anything wrong? I don't understand. I thought you liked me!
Emma.
Tell me the truth!
Emma.
Why are you leaving me? What did you see? Why did you change?
Emma, you're scaring me. Phase 2 into the Bruxish. Fugue. Where's my music? It's quiet. We have Amanda Lespore, the Morelol, Jelliette, the Frillish, and Burlap Doll, the Mimikyu. 25 points per vote. Begin voting now. Wow, this is a big one. Big vote. Poor Jelliette and Amanda Lespore. Jelliette and Amanda Lespore are like, I don't belong here. Congratulations to Fugue and Face Tuna. You are now the new party members. Astonishing.
Do y'all see that on the horizon? Do you hear it? Do you feel it in the air? We are almost at that point where we figure out our champion team. We're almost at the point where we figure out who is the most valuable girly pop. But before we get all that done, of course, we have another kidnapping fiasco. Let's just say that we were gooping, gagging, and yassing at all of the really, really cunty Aether Paradise NPCs. And if Lusamine wasn't disturbing enough by keeping some of our boxed divas crystallized, she also revealed that she is the mother of Lily, and that one twink that I've been glossing over for the sake of runtime. She insisted that before she uses Miss Bag's powers to open up a boar wormhole, that we battle her. We battle her, we win, she ignores it, she goes into the hole. Okay, back to the challenge, I guess. Fugue did evolve, but I wonder, is she safe?
All right, girly pops. We have finally made it to our audience safety vote. Because Face Tuna and Fugue are the newest party members, for the audience safety vote, they are ineligible. Starburst, Calypsa, Vertoxica, and Honolulu are eligible for audience safety vote. 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. Congratulations to Vertoxica. No matter what you do this performance, you will always be safe.
Another one, thank you.
Now, we do sponsor safety. 100 points per vote. Begin voting now. Congratulations to Calypsa. For Toxica and Calypsa, no matter what you do, you will always be safe.
These mysterious stone tablets forced the girly pops to face truths about themselves. They found clarity at the end of this canyon road. Clarity came to Honolulu first, where Jang Mo'o made her radically accept that she had power within her this whole time. Instead of just blowing petals around, she finally wielded a solar blade.
Cut them down.
Hakamo'o gave clarity to Starburst next. Together, we found out that while it's okay to have your shields up, coming out of your shell will make the enemy...
The defenses have fallen.
Fell.
But the attack and special attack and speed have rose. Acrobatics. Sound. This 24-karat gold wig is really sickening, Face Tuna, but your lip kit is more sickening. Psychic fangs. Yes.
Yummy.
Oh. Ooh. Good God. Let's see if we can get a sparkling oceanic operetta with my sickening black bob and my Avril Lavigne plaid. I'll collaborate with Calypso.
Oh, tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomato.
This is going to be hard for us. For Toxica, I think Calypso can handle another hit. Much too much. But we made it. One girly pop must go home. Calypso and Vertoxica, you represent the audience's favorites. Therefore, you are safe. Face Tuna, when I look in your eyes, all I see is your mouth. And did your mouth take a bite out of this episode? Fugue, every now and then I get a Smize Beam, a Fawn Freeze special. But I'm wondering, have we seen who you truly are? Starburst, a Pokemon that burst into the scene and burst into our hearts. I have to say that I feel as though your star has fallen a lot today. Honolulu, there's lots of ups and downs with you. But I do think that your solar blade was very impressive. Everyone was carried technically by the safe girlies, Calypso and Vertoxica, but the one Pokemon that did well was Face Tuna. Face Tuna is getting producer safety and 100 points per vote. Begin voting now. Oh my God, who is it gonna be? Honolulu, you really synthesized a legacy in this season, but the life has been leached out of you. Even though you showed some growth, a solar blade has cut you out of this competition. Now that we have been away from them for a while, we will be voting on some past girls. Pancake, What Ava, La Bugboo, Lemon Salsa, and Miss Facade are all eligible to come back to the party, but for 1 point per vote. Begin voting now. Well, seems as though What Ava, Miss Glitch Queen, has once again used her hacking prowess. Congratulations to What Ava, you are back in the party.
Divas, we've made it to the last trial. Not grand trial, but the last trial. You, if you've watched this long, oh my goodness, I love you so much. What a journey we've been on. You know, this project has been such an undertaking, a huge project. And one of the hardest things that I had to figure out was how to make this girly pop team fight Ultra Necrozma. As a reward for all of the behind the scenes organizing and strategizing, we got ourselves another makeover and trucked along through the Lady Gaga fame zone to ultimately beat Ultra Necrozma. And then finally finish out our trial run with Mina's ball. I'll see you at the final grand trial.
Girly Pops, we're about to do Mina's iconic Big Bang, Mega main challenge. This challenge will be just like all the other challenges, but it'll be very interesting for the audience because we'll be observing multiple battles in one challenge. Before we start, we have to do our audience safety vote. Harry, I see a highlighted message. I will read that in just a second. What Ava is new to the team. She's not eligible for audience safety. That means Fugue, Calypso, Starburst, Vertoxica, and Face Tuna are eligible for audience safety. 1 vote per person. Begin voting now. Phaun, have you ever done no safeties on an episode? No. We need safeties, girl. We need it. Congratulations to Calypso. All leftover Pokemon are eligible for sponsor safety. 1 point per vote. Let's begin voting now. Congratulations to the other water diva. Face Tuna and Calypso, regardless of what you do this episode, you will be safe.
I'm calling this Mina's ball because Miss Girl stole our gimmick. Basically, we're going to have to battle her and I think 4 other trial captains before we can come back and battle her totem Pokemon. So I hope you've got your popcorn.
Fugue, you're first up for this mega mini Mina mega ball. Vertoxica flamethrower.
After Fugue's humiliating defeat, Vertoxica took care of that Mawile, but was then taken out by a Granbull. But this is where Starburst, after taking a rock to the face, broke out of her shell and
shields down. Acrobatics.
Good job, Starburst. You really are a star. Now let's move on to Alima.
In a sense, this is a trial for me as well. A trial to see if I can actually not be distracted by how ugly your roots look.
This got a little bit different. This is one of the first collaborations I've seen of this kind between these team members. After that shade, the girls were hungry for a fight. Normally I like to give commentary for these mini battle sections, but watch.
Okay, so Alima, you want to talk all this, but your ace is that? All right, so Fugue, I'm gonna need you to toxic. It's feeling a little bit cold. Or are you sick? I can't really tell. Now begin Smy's beaming. Exactly. You'll never be able to touch Fugue. Now Fugue, I'm sure this Smeargle has tricks up its sleeve, but you can part with one more toxic. A tricky Pokemon, but it's still not enough to take Fugue down. For Toxica, I'll let you finish this. I need to see you Venoshock.
Leave this to me.
Somebody's sleeping on the competition. I know just the girl who can wake it up. Whatever. High jump kick this Komala and wake them up to the competition. Y'all, I'm sorry, but this team is really, really slick.
In the performing arts, there's a concept called finding the pocket, and Starburst gives a good example of knowing exactly where your talents truly lie. At this point, I think it's safe to say that she is the twirling diva because she got a full sweep versus Mallow's team.
We're not gonna play around anymore. Acrobatic. A full sweep by Starburst, honey.
Kiawe and his roommate have an interesting strategy and some surprises. What Ava was the one that had to learn firsthand that this team is based off of recoil damage. She was taken out. And then Fugue was able to get a toxic but was also taken out.
Rest in peace. Ooh, sorry.
Starburst, riding high from her sweep, face tanked this Arcanine, showed her who the real sweeping diva is with her ancestral Power Gem model magic. The shields were down, and the battle was finally in our favor.
Okay, Vertoxica. Uh-oh. All right, now we can use the water girlies. Face Tuna. Aqua Tail. Bow. Alola. Oh, no, this isn't part of the... No, I'm in a trial. Well, you know how this is. When these gay guys get all linked up, once they're in a relationship for like 5 years, they might as well just be like conjoined twins. So anything that one has to do, the other has to do. Okay, it's fine. I'm an ally, it's fine. Calypsa, get rid of this. My roommate was so pleased by your right answer that he simply had to battle you. Mullane. Sophocles is cute. He's so adorable. And his team is cute too, with like his ace being Togedemaru. Anyway, high jump kick. Oh, oh my god. What, Ava? Okay, Vertoxica, burn the little rat down. Come on now.
No match for my charms.
Face Tuna, come on out here. Let's hope that Aquatail has a little bit of oomph though. Calypsa, sing! Vertoxica, tick tock. It seems that the clock is asking for Vertoxica.
You woke it up?
The Bugboo's revenge. It's because the Bugboo snuck up on me. She knows how forgetful I am. She was in the team for the first half of the season. Toxic. Plico? I feel like they're about to... Uh-oh. Fugue, I need you to smize me. Well, it's a good thing we got a Toxic on her. I'm switching out. Starburst. Shields up. Wow, Starburst. Wow, Starburst. Starburst didn't even need to worry. Okay, I guess let's finish this then. Once again, Starburst surprises me. Okay, what Ava? Ooh! The only other non-safe girly, Vertoxica. Oh, I haven't seen Vertoxica's V move yet. Oh, I guess we won't see it. Girly Pops, we have just finished our last trial. We still have a grand trial, but let's go ahead and do what we need to do, which is one final trial elimination. Pokemon that represent the audience's favorites of the week are Calypsa and Face Tuna. Fugue, the chat has been bustling with opinions about you, but I think that you've done good. Starburst, yesterday you were really struggling, and it seems like you wanted to burst back into our hearts. Vertoxica, I was mentioning earlier that this team felt like a K-pop girl group, and I accidentally almost called you the leader. I think that speaks for itself. What, Ava? Whatever will we do without your iconic legs? I was very close to giving Vertoxica producer safety, but Starburst, taking a set-up Ribombee Totem Pokemon was really impressive, along with some of the highlight moments that she showed throughout this challenge. So based off of performance, I'm giving Starburst producer safety. 1 point per vote. Begin voting. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I did notice that in the chat. They were asking for a Girlcott. So you can also vote for a Girlcott. If Girlcott wins, no Pokemon will be eliminated, but they still will be eligible for a double elimination next week. Begin voting now. Fugue, even though you have a dazzling gleam, it seems as though this chat has a toxic hex for you. You'll be going into the box. Pancake, Burlap Doll, Labugboo, Jana, and Emma Star. A mixture of newcomers, contestants who have been in the party, as well as box race contestants. That is the votes. 1 point per vote. Begin voting now. Now I love to see this.
I'm sure you're excited to finally see who is in the champion team of this run. Thankfully, Hapu is right around the corner on Executor Island, so let's head over there and do our final double elimination.
Girly Pops, we are now holding our audience and sponsorship votes because the final challenge, the final Grand Kahuna challenge is right across this boat ride. Because Burlap Doll is the newest party member, she is ineligible for audience safety. That means Calypsa, Face Tuna, Starburst, Vertoxica, and What Ava are eligible for audience safety. 1 vote per person. Begin voting. Now, stream. Congratulations to Vertoxica. You are our first champion of season 7. Oh my goodness, I could cry. I'm so proud of Vertoxica. But the twist is, all leftover Pokemon will now be able to be sponsored. 5 points per vote. Begin voting now. Oh, wow. Hapu, I'm not a vampire. Hapu, I'm not a vampire, please. Things like that don't affect Burlap Doll, at least on the first turn. Shadow Claw. Ooh! Starburst. Shields up. Explode.
Star. I think I'm gonna die in this house. I think I'm gonna die.
Oh, it doesn't affect.
House.
Okay, Face Tuna. Face Tuna, Aqua Tail, please. All right, Face Tuna. This Mudsdale's pretty sickening. Face Tuna, take a bite out of this competition.
Yummy.
Me.
What Ava? Trot kick. Oh. What Ava? Kick the horse out. It's time to get the safe girls out. Let's get the dolls out. Come on, dolls. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. She's like really good. This vote will decide which team is champion. As a reminder, Calypsa and Vertoxica are safe, so congratulations to those two, the dolls of the season. I wanted to not heal before we did our deliberations because I wanted to represent something that I, as the producer, have had a feeling about for a couple weeks now. Why is it that Calypsa and Vertoxica continue to be there when we need them? This is not their episode to perform, yet they are always called to the stage. That's one thing that I want us to consider in this double elimination. Burlap Doll, I was scared to see you coming so late into the competition, and I experienced a horror when I watched your performance. Face Tuna, the face of the season. But why does it seem like your eyes are closed? Starburst. When I asked you to perform today, your performance exploded. What Ava? I'll be real, What Ava? All jokes aside, you have been quite weak to me up until today. So you'll be getting producer safety. Congratulations, What Ava. You're also a champion. That means this comes down to 3 girls. The top 2 will be going into the box. 1 point per vote. Begin voting now. Face Tuna. The face of the season, and a Pokemon really that has culturally been fighting for a moment like this. I'm sorry, but you're going into the box. Burlap Doll. The scary crown that the Spooky Pop girlies must wear is coming in late into the season. And it feels like your disguise shows weak shoulders for that crown. You'll be going into the box as well. Double vote. I'm doing another double vote because I kind of like those. Double eliminations, double vote in. So the teams are Pancake and Lemon Salsa, Fugue and Honolulu, La Bugaboo and Jana, So Gabriella and Emma Star, Jet 2 and Synthetica. You vote for one, you also vote for the other. I'm gonna start now. 1 point per vote. Oh my God. Wait.
Weather report.
A sickening, I think we can say that maybe a 7th and 8th place go to Pancake and Lemon Salsa, but congratulations to Jana and Lemon Salsa. Not Lemon Salsa, Jana and La Bugaboo.
Another one, thank you.
Interesting top 6, huh?
The finale of this playthrough is quite straightforward. Beat the Elite Four, find a MVGP, watch the credits, and pat all of ourselves on the back. Now let's see who is the MVGP, but also how our champions finesse and show their style. Who's ready to crown our champions? Before we get started on our champion run and find out who the most valuable girly pop is of the season, it's important to know that this game let the audience choose the Elite Four order. So this will be the order that our girly pops will challenge the Elite Four. The MVGP will be crowned the same way we do Bancor's Ball. Collect the most points through each battle, with the champion being worth double points, and that girly pop becomes MVGP. Let's get started.
Everything that we've gone through, the double eliminations, the box races, the revenge arcs, the alliances, as well as the feuds, these girls are warriors. These island gals are warriors. What, Ava? It seems as though Olivia's showing us her true strength. Let's show her ours. Attracting vibe. Jana.
Coming down on me.
Rain on me techniques. Wig change.
You wear it well.
Now, Jana. Weather ball. Weather report. Jana, enhanced weather ball. Weather report. Hydro vortex.
I'm ready.
Rain on me.
One more weather ball.
Weather report.
I didn't think that we were going to need this. I was
scared.
trying to be a little bit playful, but now we got to focus. All right, Calypso. Full restore and another sparkling aria. It was on the first battle. No, not continental. Oh God, it's gonna squish her. Congratulations to Calypso. That's so gaggy, the little ooh. Starburst, I know that you want to explode and you're bursting with energy, but this is not the battle for that. Acrobatics. Shields down. Acrobatics once more. Boom. Okay, Vertoxica.
Hi.
Vertoxica, melt the ice. Ooh. You've been doing so well this whole season. Don't let...
Leave this to me. Watch out. Honestly, no match for my charms.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go get her.
Ooh. Thank you, Ava. Really? A second full restore? Fine. If that's what she wants, this is what she's gonna get. They'll smize. Savage spin out. Oh my god.
You woke it up.
Okay. Jana, I'm going to need you to do a non-collaborative technique.
You wear it well.
Weather report. That's Jana's revenge.
Weather report.
All right. Congratulations to Jana. You get 5 points. Ooh. The siren's torrent begins to rise. Oh, she's strong. Okay. We're gonna save this ticking time bomb for later. Blow a kiss. Nice, the bug boo. No, she loves Brave. I know Calypso's sick of that. The audience has been asking, and now it's finally time. Explode.
Star bird.
Boom. No, because Miss Girl over here, Miss Golf Girl, just keeps spamming Brave Bird. Like, we're trying to have a battle and she's just spamming Brave Bird. Like, no, that's so impressive. I've never seen a strategy like that. Jana? Jana, I need your help, Jana. Rain dance. Weather report.
You wear it well.
You must not have heard about the Jana revenge technique. What Ava does not have a chance here because she's a grass type. Starburst. We need Starburst.
How many people?
Oh no. Come on, don't do what Jana did. That's what I'm talking about. Oh! Congratulations to Starburst. You are in first place. So Klepke's also a setup. Jana, let's see who does it better. Him or you? Uh-oh. Jana, push through.
Coming down on me.
You wear it well.
All right, Jana, weather ball. Oh, this setup. Jana, stop letting the competition shake you. Weather ball. Weather ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weather report. Janet, listen to me. Do not listen to the chat. We have to win. Jana.
So wrong.
Head on.
Bisharp's gonna be a little bit fast with Ava. Oh, she's actually faster. Oh, girl, she's like going Super Saiyan on them.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one.
Thank you. Thank you. I love y'all. So the winner is What Ava. What Ava gets first place.
Yeah.
La Bugaboo, Quiver Dance. This is the champion battle for double points. Boom.
I love to sing more than anything.
Do not look into its baby doll eyes. Freeze this cat.
Weather report.
Acrobatics.
Hi.
Hang in there, Vertoxica. In here.
I love to sing more than anything.
The crab is boiled.
Only God can do it. Do it. Only God can do it. He can deliver. Only He can set free. Only God can do it.
It's time for the final vote for double points. I believe the one Pokemon that is not eligible for this vote is, unfortunately, Jana. For double the points, What Ava, Vertoxica, La Bugaboo, Starburst, and Calypsa. One vote per person. Now, start voting. What Ava? It's What Ava. It's What Ava. My brain forgot to put Ava. Okay. It's What Ava. Pinkor. Second place, La Bugaboo, 19. Third place, What Ava. Fourth place, Jana. Fifth place, Vertoxica. And sixth place, Starburst. Congratulations to our champions. And I will say this, in season 5, and I think as well as season 6, I did count these wrong. I think some people corrected me in both. So I think the real winner is you and me. But according to my calculations, it was Calypsa.
Congratulations to Calypsa. It feels only right that a Primarina is officially canonized in our Girlypoplocke herstory. Before I finally say this is done, I want y'all to know I have been working on this project since the end of summer. I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. As I've been doing this project and recording and writing and editing, I realized that I would not have the time, the energy, the motivation, all of this stuff, this huge project that I've been consumed in for such a long time would have never been possible without the support. So I appreciate your patience, I appreciate your support, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. I hope to see you next time. Bye!